coming to the Dash community call. I will go ahead and share my screen. This one. Let me know if you guys can see. Are you guys able to see?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And so this meeting here is our 118th meeting. So last week was 117, so we're on 118. So a lot of history there. What I'm showing on the screen is just the meeting minutes from last time. And, the summary at the top and the note that maybe Riff is going to be out for about a month. So just letting you guys know. And he also did the Express Route Gateway PR for everyone to take a look at. So, and then some new people we introduced. These are the full notes. I'm hoping everyone got them. The project tracking and then the too long don't read everything we talked about. So there's that. And I guess before we get started, did anyone have a PR or issue you wanted to talk about specifically? Okay, I'll take
So I
that
want
as
to talk about 605 Metering Bucket
605.
Design.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, Riff has introduced this PR. So basically the change is to move away from using SAI object to a SAI table entry for the metering bucket.
Okay.
So because this is a backward incompatible change, we are changing the existing type. It's running into some issues with the SAI repo check. So he's asked me to kind of take a look at this to get it through. So one option I was thinking was to take these generated APIs and push them into the SAI OCP SAI repo directly.
Okay.
And then so after that, when we pull this into the Dash repo, everything should be back in sync again. But I think Riff has some concerns there. So yeah, I'm trying to see how to resolve this.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else has any suggestions here.
Yeah, so OCP SAI meta error complaining about the headers. And then
So, Mukesh, if we go with the approach of updating OCP SAI first, that won't have any failures in the PR checks, right? And the SAI.
Yeah, yeah. So the issues, the current way the SAI generation works in the Dash repo is that it takes whatever is there in existing the SAI repo, and it doesn't modify any of that, and then any changes it adds it appends it at the end. So what is happening here is the existing meter object is still retained, at least the object type in the enum is still retained, and the meter bucket entry is added as a new enum. But the actual APIs that are generated have been removed. The old old object APIs are removed because those are the generated ones, and then they're replaced by the table entry. So that's causing the SAI error because it's looking for an API for the old object, which is not present.
Yeah. So I think I don't think there is easy way to fix this cyclical dependency, right? So I think if you can update the OCP SAI with this change, we can merge that first, and then you will update this PR. Is that how it is?
Yeah, so this PR, so all we need to do is to move the SAI submodule to the latest. Once we merge there,
yeah,
we can just move the SAI submodule. That's the only additional change needed in this PR.
Yes, okay. So I think I don't know if someone in the call has any other suggestion, but otherwise, Christina, we can capture these notes, right? Like per. No, I think we can make it like per Dash community review instead of.
Okay. Anyone else familiar with the SAI repo other than Prince and Mukesh? So you were
Yeah,
saying
the only other way is like a roundabout. So we need to actually remove the old object from the SAI repo and then pull that in here and then regenerate the new one. And I mean, it's multiple step process.
Yeah, I don't see Marian also here, so
I
So
think
Prince, I've already raised the PR in the OCP. The link is up there.
oh,
yes,
you already have.
right
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, you're saying like if we merge this, then okay. Krishna, do you mind adding? Oh, you cannot add reviewers here. Okay.
What do you need me to add? What, Marian?
Yeah, Marian and myself and tag.
To this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Christina does not have permissions
Yeah.
on this one.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I will add Marian and add myself to the reviewer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to get this metering as soon as possible because otherwise it's a deviation from the existing SAI headers, right? So our implementation is dependent on this this change. So
Yeah.
I think whatever is easy for Mukesh to update that, I think that's the
Yeah.
best way. Yeah.
And it looked like Marian joined. Maybe Mukesh, you could come back to your question.
Yeah. So yeah, to get this metering bucket change from meter object to a meter table. Yeah, so to get that in, it's running into OCP SAI errors because it's a change, it's an existing object is getting changed. So the best way that we could think of is to directly take these generated APIs from this PR and then push that into the OCP SAI. Once we do that, and then here we can update the SAI submodule to the latest SAI, and then this PR should go through.
Sorry, what the error is?
So the error is we are changing from the meter object to a meter table. So the way the SAI APIs are generated in the Dash repo is that it retains the existing meter object enum. The object type is still retained, and it adds the table entry to the as a new enum, right? So the SAI.
So you get two types for metering.
Yeah, we get two types, but there's only one API, the new one. The old object APIs are gone. So the SAI meta checks are failing because it's looking for it's unable to find APIs for the old object.
Yeah, right. It's not backward compatible change.
So yeah, the quickie option is to just take these generated APIs and push that into SAI repo, and then once we do that, we can point the SAI submodule in our Dash repo to that one, and then this PR should go through because everything should be in sync.
Yeah. So Marian, I think there is a SAI PR. If you can approve, I can merge that 2056.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's here.
Yeah, I think I don't think we will have a issue on the SONiC build even this change. I mean, I'm just thinking like if any SAI Redis compilation or something, but as long as it's pointing to the right commit on the SAI, then it should be okay.
Okay, I put that in the chat window for you guys, the 2056, to make it easier. Does that work for you, Mukesh?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Christine.
Yeah? Okay. Great. So what we had on, oh, anyone else have a PR you'd like to cover? Okay. So we've got a few more, since we have people on the call, I think on this one, we had a question for Marian about, let me look at it at the bottom here. Oh, Marsha was wondering if we could get a pointer to these attributes we were talking about in the update DPU gen for new changes. Marsha, did you still need this?
Let me see. No, I think I figured it out.
Okay. All right. And the side challenger test.
The attribute, it was a member of entry struct. Attributes usually don't cause issues.
What was it? It was a
member of entry structure.
okay.
SAI API.
Sorry, I just want to make the note.
Oh, I think it was something else about the fact that it may not have been published at that time in SAI, in Open Compute SAI experimental folder. I don't know if we pushed it there, the changes.
Okay, but you're good
If it's
now.
related to a routing group and outbound routing entry,
Outbound
they are.
routing, yeah.
No, that I figured out, but are they now pushed in SAI?
Yes,
The
yes,
change.
they are.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Then probably we can close this one if they're there.
Okay. I'll just put that there. And then, was this one okay? It said, Marian did review this one and he said the APIs looked clean and this was for RIF. Does that mean it's okay to merge then? Or should we wait for RIF to come back? So this change refactors the pipeline to add a pre-pipeline stage. Prince, should we wait for a RIF or go ahead and merge this one?
And you can ask for it to merge whenever he has time to look at it.
Did you say RIF?
Yeah, because maybe something's out of date. I would like him to take another.
He's out for a month, so I guess we could hang on. Okay, we can hang on to it for a month. That's okay.
Just leave a message and the pull request. He can take a look if he has a chance.
Okay, if he happens to be online. Okay, thanks, Marian. And this one, 602, add ENI MAC override support. And so I think this one, they were going to select the MAC address used for looking up the direction lookup stage, and it's for that express route gateway. You weren't here last week, Marian, but Riff presented the express route gateway HLD. And so I think he was hoping for a review on this one. Would that be okay?
Yeah, we talked about it. I know about this request.
Okay, awesome.
So this one, Marian,
sorry.
you have reviewed it, right? Or can you approve that?
Mostly, yeah. Let me take another look. If I didn't have any questions, I think I didn't.
Okay.
I'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah. So basically, this is our last piece for the the private link gateway bypass scenario. So if we can close this, then I think from a design and size standpoint, we are good to proceed.
Yeah. Thanks, Marian. That'd be great. And so I think that's it on this list. And what I'll need to do is go in and I'll go ahead and add these to our project list. Oh, wait, no, not these ones. Sorry. Let me grab it. Pull requests. Sorry, I got to the right place here. So quite a few, looks like quite a few were open in the last day. Prince, do you know who Jimmy Zai is? Is he on the SONiC team or?
Yeah, I think he is working with Riff, I believe.
Okay, fantastic. So I'll go through these and I'll add these into the project tracking. And it looks like we have a couple more entered by Riff. And so this is the one last week that got presented, which was pretty cool. I still need to take a look at this one, like read the whole thing, but Riff took us through this one last week. So that's what I had to go over this week. And I don't know if you guys were on the call when I presented the notes, but and last week we had 1 completed, 9 to do, 2 in draft, 7 waiting reviews. So hopefully you got all those, Prince and Marian and everyone. So that's what I have for this week. Do you guys have PRs you'd like to cover in particular?
Yeah, so regarding MAC override and gateway bypass, nothing changed since the last time I looked at them, so I am approving them.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And anyone else on the call? So Cisco team or AMD guys? I mean, I know AMD, you already have one that we covered. Or Keysight team?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Not to
Okay.
anyone.
Yeah, and I'm very lucky. Mirsha's actually in town. He's here in Redmond, so we get to visit with him while he's doing some presentations up here in Redmond. So awesome. And I will go ahead and stop the recording.